If reading books is something that you care about and something that gets you excited, there's not a better place to do it than in the classrooms of the faculty in English here at Villanova.
Even if you don't necessarily love every book you're reading, you're learning so much through it, and the material is so interesting and so diverse.
One of the things that happens is that we come to be really close readers, really careful readers. Not only do you have the text and you learn how to analyze that and make an argument, but you also have to know something about the world in which that text was made.
You can read a novel or read a poem and all of a sudden you're transported to somebody else's experience. I think that's been really helpful for me growing as a person.
We're always asking students to think about, why are these historical events being written in this way? What is the perspective? What are the biases? What is the message of this work? All of that makes the student have to think really perceptively about the material.
I think one of the really cool things about the English major is that the class structure is a little bit less lecture, a little bit more discussion.
It's very collaborative, very thought-provoking, very inclusive.
It wasn't just about an answer on a paper or getting an equation correct. It was really about thinking differently.
When your professors are there and they're prompting you, they really encourage you and your classmates to sort of guide the discussion and really think critically about the text and unpack the language.
When I find myself in a classroom in front of students and I see learning happening, it makes me feel like I come alive.
We also have wonderful creative writing courses in the department where the students can write creatively in lots of different forms, whether it's poetry, short stories, novels.
All of my professors have really emphasized that they are always available.
They really encourage office hours. And that was something that I was sort of scared to do as an undergraduate. But once I did it and I realized how warm and welcoming they were, they became so important to my academic experience and just trying to figure out what to do afterwards.
There's not a single English professor I've had that I wouldn't give glowing reviews.
I loved being an English major, and if I went back and did it again, I would still be an English major.
With an English degree, it can serve as a vehicle for so many different outcomes. And so why not an English major? It absolutely worked for me, and I think it would work for so many students who are here at Villanova now.